Well, a big thanks once again to Atlas VPN for sponsoring today's video. Do check out the latest offer in the top pinned comment, guys. 30-day money-back guarantee. Save 82%. Grab Atlas VPN for just £1.46 per month. It stops ads and malware. Blocks all malicious links, ads and trackers. Notifies you if someone's trying to steal your data. More than 6 million users worldwide. And protects unlimited devices. Atlas VPN protects all your devices with a single subscription. So do check out the link below for the latest deal and grab Atlas VPN for the equivalent of just £1.46 per month. Well, a clear trickle of defections from the Conservatives to Reform UK is happening as we kick off 2023. And of course, we've seen support rising for Reform, having read many of your comments, a lot of you intending at the moment to vote for Reform. And it'll be quite hard, I think, for Rishi Sunak's Conservatives to win back some of your support. They'll have to deliver rather than just talk constantly about how tough they're going to be sometime in the future. We know that the rise of Reform now is being taken seriously by some Conservatives. And when it comes to defections, of course, much speculation about whether you could see a Conservative MP or two defect to Reform. What we do know and what is happening now, and I covered this today over at heaver.news. Do go and subscribe to my newsletter, guys, to get that delivered to your inbox. You would have seen this story earlier today delivered to your inbox. That there have been now 3 Conservative councillors recently who have defected to Reform. You had Councillor David White there in Barnsley making the switch. That was then followed up, as I recently reported, with the Sunderland Conservative councillor Paul Donaghy defecting to Reform. You've then had in Lichfield a Conservative councillor, Councillor Barry Gwilt, defect, join Reform UK. Apparently a former chairman of the council, now listed as being part of Reform UK. Also in Bolton, a Bolton councillor found a member of a hyper-local party, also it looks like switching to Reform UK. So you're seeing this now across the country, various councillors joining Reform UK, most of them from the Tories. And that's unsurprising. You know, I've highlighted in some polls, it's getting up to around 20% now of 2019 Tory voters and leavers switching to Reform UK, unhappy with the government's performance, with what the Tories have done, or I should say haven't done, with the big majority they've got in Parliament. When you look, for instance, at illegal migration across from France, we've had lots of talk, haven't we, from various different Tory PMs, none of whom have stopped the boats. We hear that on Sunday now, it was a further 442 people on 10 boats crossing in a single day. And as I've said before, if the Tories don't stop the boats, I think they have very little chance of winning the next election. Certainly Richard Tice, the Reform UK party leader, addressing that specific issue of illegal migration in a recent video. Watch this, guys. Let me know what you make of what Tice had to say here.
We've got to have a plan to stop the illegal immigration across the English Channel. That means we've got to stop the boats. The migrant crisis is growing across the whole of Europe. Last year, well over 300,000 illegal migrants entered Europe. So there's no surprise we ended up with some 46,000 at least entering the UK. And let's be under no illusion, this year there will be many more. Yet it's only Reform UK that has got a clear plan and can be trusted to stop the boats. 1. Declare a national security threat. 2. We must leave the European Convention on Human Rights. 3. There must be 0 illegal migrants allowed to settle in the UK. 4. We've got to set up offshore processing centres. 5. We need a new Department of Immigration, staffed by believers. And 6, we've got to safely pick up and take the migrants back to France. And this is allowed under existing laws and legislation. But that requires political will, political courage, leadership that, of course, the con-socialist Tories do not have. They have completely failed to stop the boats. Despite all the warm words, the waffle, the new laws they've put in place, the Tories have failed. And the Red Socialist Keir Starmer, well, he can't be trusted to stop the boats, can he? No, only Reform UK has this clear plan and can be trusted to stop the boats.